Loved us.
American Weathermakers. We won't be comfortable until you are. Call toll free 855-955-HVAC.
Or visit AmericanWeathermakers.com.
Turn it up, turn it out. Bells but high. Radio. Turn it up.
Wow.
What?
That was fantastic.
That's Van Morrison Caravan.
I like that.
Yeah, 720 WGN, John Landecker at 7:49. Coming up after the 8 o'clock news, Sam Pamionovich, New England Fox Sports betting analyst person, will be on again we'll examine how well we did with our picks for the past week on the NFL and start picking for upcoming games because they start tomorrow night. That comes up after the 8 p.m. news. Right now, we are hanging out and having a good time with Tim Larson, who, by the way, has solicited, not you didn't solicit it, but 312-59, what do I say? 981-7200. Bob and I were talking about that last night. 312-981-7200 is the telephone line and also the text line, and from 224, hire this guy, he's a natural.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah,
thank you.
So, you've been in this radio business for how long then?
1977.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's a fair amount of time.
Yeah, but I owned a company for 30 years that did promotional products called Skyward Promotions.
Oh yeah, what's it like? What?
So, literally anything you can imagine with a logo on it.
Oh.
And it was so much fun because I was a promotions
What's
director.
the oddest thing you put a logo on?
A rubber chicken. And it was actually for a radio station.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. So they're going, can you do this? And I'm going, I don't know. And so we figured it out.
How many rubber chickens did they want?
Well, maybe 250. You know, it was some kind of
250?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you remember Pete McMurray?
Oh, sure. I know Pete McMurray.
That's who it was for. Yes.
Now everything makes perfect sense.
It does.
Yes,
It
indeed.
does.
So go ahead. I'm back to you with your business.
So anyway, I had that for 30 years. And when I got sick, I sold it. And then I have really, really milked retirement in so many ways. Movies, books, podcasts.
Let's
so
talk
much
about
fun.
The books.
So much fun. Thank you.
Books?
The first book is called Things to Think About. And remember Life's Little Instruction Book? Remember that?
Basically.
Little,
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, little bitty tidbits.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Those are my bits that I do in between songs on Sky 7 in Phoenix. And then I also...
Things to think about for at least 1 minute.
Yep.
Okay.
So I've done over 1,000 of them, but...
1,000 books?
No, 1,000.
Oh my God, I was going to say, you are prolific.
No, 1,000 bits, 1,000 pieces.
Right.
And I think there's maybe 270 in that first book, something like that.
All right.
And then the second book that I came out with is called The Comings and Goings of T-Shirts, because we printed so many T-shirts.
The comings and goings of T-shirts.
Yes.
I like
so,
that.
so you can imagine if you're leaving somewhere, let's say it's a concert or a sporting event, and you only see the front of this person's T-shirt, and you never see the back.
Right.
Or you're following somebody and you see the back and never see the front.
Yes.
That's where it stops. Well, here, I'm letting the front and the back stand alone, but yet when you put them together, then you go, oh, that's...
But these aren't real T-shirts.
No,
you're making them up.
no, it's what
but
people...
if they did manufacture a T-shirt that had this on the front, you say it would have this on the back,
yes,
so to speak.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's sort of my smart aleck book.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So any more other than these two?
Yes. This is the bigger one.
Okay.
And
what's this?
It's called The Power of Props.
The Power
of Props.
The Power of Props.
So when I sold the company, you know, and I'm sorting through stuff, I realized I had like 20 examples that I used for our lunch and learns for clients, and then I had another 30 or 40 that I used for Boy Scouts.
What are we talking about?
When you're trying to teach somebody something, right?
Okay. Oh, the props that you would use.
Yeah, so I saw every
like
one
an
of these.
overhead projector or something?
No, like for instance, if I, like one of them, here's a good example. One of them at a Boy Scout banquet, I ended up using a roll of toilet paper as a prop. And
Can I ask how that was utilized?
Yes.
Good.
And I said, you know, there's lots of times where you don't, and I'm talking to teenage boys.
Yes.
There's lots of times where you do not want to come to this scout meeting weekly. You just don't. You know, your dog did something, or your girlfriend did something, or whatever the case may be, but you come anyway. And you're among friends, and everything's great for 2 hours. But you came anyway, and I'm wrapping the crowd in a toilet paper.
Wait a minute, hold on a second. Wait a minute, let me get this visual right.
Okay.
You're addressing a group of people, and while you are addressing them, you are you're going around the crowd,
Yes.
wrapping everyone in a roll of toilet paper while you speak. Never at all referring to the fact that you're wrapping these people in toilet paper.
No, the only reference was,
Yes.
I know you've had crappy days, and you don't want to come. So by the time I'm done with this,
Yeah.
and I say, but you come anyway. And I said, so the next time that you reach for a roll of toilet paper, which you will on a frequent basis, I said, I hope you remember this to either keep going, you know, even though you had a crappy day.
This is really good stuff.
Thank you.
No, I'm serious.
Thank you.
This is heavy duty stuff.
Oh, well, I have time on my hands, I
Yeah,
guess.
a lot of people have time.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true. But I've seen all the Seinfeld episodes, so I don't
Right,
need to do
right.
that again.
But this is very industrious, also very thoughtful.
Thank you.
Very creative. No,
Thank
really, seriously.
It-
So the power. Well, give me another power of a prop. So there you have your toilet paper.
Okay.
I think we have time for one more prop.
Okay, so this was at a Boy Scout summer camp, and it was the National Youth Leadership Training. So
Okay.
it's cream of the crop.
Yep.
And this one particular troop leader was having a tough time. And so I went into the kitchen and I told the cook, I says, give me something. I don't care what it is. Just give me anything. I need to teach a lesson out on the back 40. So he handed me an orange. So when I got to the group, and they were sort of fighting with each other and, you know, all this stuff, you know, everybody, my idea's better, you know, that type of thing. And I said, all right, guys, I have a pop quiz for you. I says, tell me the things that you know are 100% true about this orange. So I went around to the 8 people, and they told me something. And I said, now, tell me what you believe to be true about the inside of this orange.
Okay, this is getting way too deep, and we got to go to the news.
And that was my point, that not everybody's right. You may know it exactly because you see the outside, but the inside, it's a little fuzzy.
It's getting through the old noodle.
There you go.
The news is next. The Northwestern Medicine Newsroom at 720 WGN.
That was my grandchildren,
really
and how
good
much I
stuff.
wanted more
Thank you.
time with them.
I
borrowed,
had
and
no
because
idea,
I already
because
received
I
radiation
don't
for
see a
an
clock
earlier
in front
fight
of
with
me. I had
breast
no idea
cancer.
we were that
My
tight.
oncologist recommended
Okay.
Northwestern Medicine Proton Center.
Proton therapy is an advanced